You're welcome to Ask the WINLOS, a show that uses
faith, fun, and fact to answer your relationship question.
And life questions. Yeah, and we're so excited to be back again on this show. Who missed us? Who missed me? Me.
You know what? This show is an opportunity for you to ask your questions, drop your comments, and we're going to be responding to it.
Yeah.
And we're going to be featuring some of your questions as well, too. So do well to follow us on our channel. Just press the subscribe button and also follow us on Facebook and Instagram and all our social media platforms.
Yeah, so you can get updated on our latest videos.
Yes, and ladies and gentlemen, today's topic is hot. Very
hot. Like hot.
Okay, she's gonna start first.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we actually did not say before marriage.
Say yes. You say yes.
No, I said no.
Okay. I was wondering.
But the point was this: she was virgin when I met her, and I was non-virgin. And I was non-virgin because I had this conception as regards sex I got from my friends, church guys, and they would tell me that to keep a girl, you need to have sex with the girl.
Yeah.
You know, because then I was in a relationship that was really difficult. I was trying to keep the girl, trying to make her love me. We loved ourselves, but things were not just really going well as planned. You know, you hear these things from guys that you see, you need to have sex. Just have sex. Maybe she has that experience. She's going to stay with you. You know, so just do it. You know, so I actually was convinced, and I did it. I realized that I just found out that she still broke up with me, and she went for somebody else.
Yeah.
So at that point, I made up my mind that I was not going to have sex with anybody until I get married.
Yeah.
So when I met my wife, I shared my entire story with her.
Yeah.
And then she told me that she was a pure virgin. Pure.
Which one is pure? Which one is pure?
Pure virgin.
Yeah.
You know. So we had my BSc experience in that. You know. So
what up to BSc?
Diploma.
But anyway, you see, copy that. Sex don't actually keep anybody.
Yes.
You had sex and the girl still left, so
you know, sex don't keep anybody.
Sex don't keep no man.
So that was how I made up my mind, and she made up her mind.
Yeah.
So we got into a relationship. I told myself I want to do it God's way.
Yeah.
If I'd done it my way and I couldn't keep the girl, then I should do it God's way, because Scripture said, in all your ways, acknowledge Him, and He will direct your path.
Yeah.
You know, one of the challenges I faced in my walk with God, my single, that time was the fact that I thought that relationship, I could actually apply some carnal principles to it that will make it work.
And you could actually give yourself your direction in life.
Yes. And I thought that if I could pay personal sacrifices, it was going to keep my relationship.
Yeah.
But see, Jesus has paid it all. I don't have to pay any personal extra sacrifice. You know, I just need to just be Christ conscious in my life. Then relationship will work.
Yeah, so your natural senses don't actually apply in keeping a relationship. You have to apply your spiritual sense.
Yes.
That's a nutshell.
Yes. So at that point when we made up our mind that we're not going to have sex. It wasn't easy for us, was it?
No, not at all. It wasn't easy at all. Like, it wasn't easy, honestly.
You know, we're faced with a lot of temptations.
Yeah, I mean, he's a fine guy.
Yes.
She's a dude.
She's a sexy girl.
Yeah, I'm sexy, so you're great, right?
You can't fall. You know, so there are times that we needed to be together. There are times I needed to travel to our city to go see her. She had to travel down to come see me. You know, we're really burning, you know.
Yeah.
I think what really helped us was the fact that we had a time frame when we were going to get married.
Yeah, that's one thing that helped us. We had a time frame. We told ourselves that when the relationship started, my husband said, we're going to get married to so and so,
yes.
And we kept at it. That's the truth of the matter.
Because if you just get into a relationship and you don't know your direction, you know, most times we ask people, when are you going to get married?
Yeah.
So we're just starting a relationship for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years time. Then you just find out you're already having sex.
Yeah,
so we just told ourselves that we're going to date for a year. You know, we had a target, although it didn't happen within a year, it happened within 2 years. But for that period, we were safe.
Yeah.
We had our principles, we set boundaries. We're not all perfect.
Yeah.
You know, we were faced with a lot of temptations. You know, there are times that I just cried to like, man, this thing, man, it's not easy.
And then another thing that helped us besides just having a timeline or a goal was that we told ourselves we wanted to be role models. We were going to be role models. That was one vision we had for our marriage. Even without having the WINLOS in mind, we just told ourselves we wanted to be role models, and so we're conscious of that fact. And
another thing that helped us as well too, in our sexual purity, was that we were accountable.
Yeah, we are accountable.
You know, my previous relationships, I actually wasn't really accountable. For the first time, I decided to be accountable. So I had spiritual mentors who we actually submitted our relationship to them.
Checks on us.
Yes, we actually told them what we want, that we don't have to have sex, so they're always keeping check on us. I remember one of those times I went to see Amoli. She came down to see me, and we hung out till like 8, 9 at night. We're still outside, and my mentor called me. I was like, "Where are you?" I said, "I'm currently outside." He said, "We do." I said, "Amoli." He said, "Are you okay? You are staying out by this time of the night. Is something wrong with you? Have you kissed her?" I said, "No, sir." "Have you touched her?" I said, "No, sir." He said, "If you try that again, you know." So we're really accountable. We're really accountable. You know, accountability does not just start with you submit your relationship to a mentor. Accountability starts with yourself.
From your inside.
You know, I've seen a lot of people, a lot of couples, they come to, you see, WINLOS, we like you guys, want to submit a relationship to you guys, and yet they just submit in submission's sake, but they want to do what is in their mind.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's one thing for you to have a mentor and say you want to submit, but if you don't reveal yourself sincerely to your mentors, you can't be guided sincerely.
That's the truth. Yeah. So if you want to be accountable, the first thing first is you must first of all be truthful to yourself. A lot of us are not truthful to ourselves, you know, so that's why we have a lot of deception.
Yeah.
You know, if you really want to overcome sexual temptation and all those stuff, you must be able to open up and say, this is who I am, this is my weakness. And that was what myself and my wife did, you know. I told her that, you see, I'm not a superman when it comes to this thing, and she told me she was not a superwoman. So we had to start setting boundaries as regards our lives and our relationship.
Yeah, and then your ability to reveal your weaknesses actually aids your setting boundaries.
Yeah. Okay, so we kept ourselves till our wedding night, you know, but on our wedding night, we couldn't have sex on our wedding night because we were so tired, just got into the room, you know, she was so shy.
Well, that's the reason we didn't have sex on our wedding night.
I think we were very tired, you know. Then outside that, we actually said we're going to have sex for the first time after we've taken a special covenant prayer, and we actually wanted to do that at the redemption camp.
Yeah.
So we had already paid for a lodge at the redemption camp. So that night we just passed, you know. So we traveled to the redemption camp, went to the GO's house, made a covenant to pray together, telling God to make our home
a successful home. I want to have children.
Yes, and also want to be role models.
Role models, yes.
And so after we made that prayer together, we went to our hotel room. Now the actual wanted to start. You know, and guess what? She was so shy that I had to start begging her to pull her clothes. You know? Because
I'm sure. Stop.
Because I guess she's a pure virgin.
No, stop now.
You know, like off the light. I said, I don't understand. What is off light, you know? But anyway, it still not happened that day, still not happened the next day, still not happened. It finally happened the third day, you know. But then it was a glorious experience, you know. But one thing I learned about it was this. Sex, if you keep yourself till your wedding day, you know, the excitement of you both discovering yourself together is amazing. You know, you know, those times, those 3 days were really fun for us. We're trying to discover ourselves. We're trying to see what works for us and all those stuff.
Yeah.
Then after the 3 days, after we had sex for the first time, you know, it's just been fun trying to discover and rediscover ourselves and all those stuff. You know, and it was it was practically a very funny experience for us, but very interesting. You know, we're glad that the foundation of our relationship was very godly.
Yeah, and then because I I had lots of expectations actually. Like I was like, okay, how would this thing be, and all that. So when we had sex, thank God I didn't have a previous experience actually. So there was really no room for comparison. Every year, in and out, when we discover ourselves, we're not professionals. We're just two people getting to learn from each other. So there's really no room to compare with another person because we're just both of us, and then we're studying ourselves every day.
Yeah. So
it gives no room for comparison actually.
Yes. So she was not under pressure to say, you need to give me other.
You need to do this, you need to do that,
you need to go 10 rounds or 9 rounds or something. The guy was dating, was giving me 100 rounds and all those stuff. So we discover our rounds by ourselves, which I really cannot tell you. Our rounds is what worked for us. I don't know the rounds that work for you as well too. Every couple, they are unique with their rounds. It's what works for us. Hi guys, I hope we've done justice to this question. If you have any question or contribution towards this topic or something
any issue regarding
something really is not so clear as regards this topic, do have to drop your comments below. I assure you we're going to respond to all your comments.
And then you could send a DM. If whatever you're comfortable doing, you could send a DM and then we'll respond to it.
Yes, my wife will be ready to counsel you. She's a counselor. So thank you so much. We look forward to see you next week for another beautiful topic.
Yeah. And any topic you want us to treat, drop it, send us a DM and we will.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye.